Hi, I'm Jesse, lead pastor for Two Rivers Bible Church.
And I'm Chuck. I'm pastor of youth and worship at Two Rivers Bible Church.
We're so glad you're connecting with us. Many of you have been wondering about our transition. We know that Chuck, at the end of the month, will be leaving us and he'll be attending to his mom in Dallas. They're in the Mesquite area. We're looking forward to seeing what God has in store for him. I'm sure it's going to be an exciting season in his life. But when a couple of weeks ago when we found out and we talked, we decided that mutually that Chuck would stay here for 90 days and help us transition both our worship team but also our youth group into the next season. And so we're here now today just to kind of share with you where we're at in that process. So let's talk first about the worship team. Jennifer is the worship director now, and the goal for May was that she would have the responsibility of worship and also leading the church in worship and the teams as well. Where are we in that process, Chuck?
Well, Jennifer has certainly taken over the main reins for the worship team and all the needs there. You'll notice that more and more her, Steve, and are leading more songs. I'm leading less songs. I may even be standing on one of the back positions playing a different instrument or something as the other instruments are brought forward. One to play my usual rhythm guitar, acoustic guitar stuff. So I'm just further in the background as we head towards the last 30 days so that the other instruments can take over under Jennifer's leadership. In making the necessary changes to continue the team on beyond the month of May.
That's awesome. We're super excited to see what happens in that area. The other area is youth. Where are we in youth? And we have an intern there, Margarita Barajas, and the goal in youth was to have her assume some of the responsibilities that dealt with administration, with the volunteer teams, with communicating at youth, and just taking more ownership of that. Where are we in the process, Chuck?
Well, at this point, Margarita's taken over pretty much all the communication. She sends the messages out, informs you of changes, needs, times, dates, all that stuff. She's doing a great job keeping up with all of those details. So when the information changes, you typically will hear from her now, more so from me, so that she can carry that on beyond the month of May. Our parents have graciously stepped up and continued to do most of the dinner work, provisions for the meals and stuff. So all of that was already in place is still working smoothly on here. And I would just encourage you to keep it going all throughout the fall, the fall of 2022 and on through 2023, so that nothing has to be remade. And the Bible studies themselves are being taught by Margarita on Wednesday nights, and I'm essentially just doing my regular D groups with 5 of the teenage boys, as well as the breakout sessions with the boys, and we'll continue those for the last 3 Wednesdays that we have to finish up in May 18th with our Wednesday night youth group.
And starting this month, I'll be integrating into the youth and being there as a support as well and a resource. Starting in the fall, I will assume the responsibility of discipling the boys and kind of moving that forward as well. So that's where we're at currently, and in the near future we'll give you more updates on where we're at in the process. For now, thank you for being so patient. We are still about reaching every man, every woman, every child with the life-changing reality of Jesus Christ. And thank you for being part of that with us. You guys have a good one.